Good afternoon, Facebook, YouTube, Daily Motion, and Twitter. This is Rich again, back for your second video blog of the day for Friday, March 6th, 2015, around 3:51 p.m. in Billerica, Massachusetts. Sunny out, but cold, highs in the 20s, but it doesn't feel that cold because there's no wind, and the snow is melting slow and steady. Some news to report: the Boston Bruins re-signed defenseman Torrey Krug and forward Riley Smith to long-term contract extensions, and also the Indianapolis Colts are not picking up the option of Reggie Wayne's contract for 2015. Reggie Wayne's going to be a free agent, and the New York Jets are on the verge of acquiring wide receiver Brandon Marshall from the Chicago Bears. And the unemployment rate in the United States dropped to 5.5%, and that's a good thing. And 295,000 jobs were added to the economy in February of 2015. That's a good sign. And that's about it on the news. My second video blog of the day is about the lrta Bus 13 that runs from the Kennedy Center at Gallagher Terminal in Lowell, Massachusetts, to Billerica, Massachusetts, and it actually ends in Burlington, Massachusetts, on the corner of Chestnut Ave and Cambridge Street. Bus 13 years ago started in downtown Lowell, but 10 years ago in 2005, they had to move Bus 13 to a new bus terminal at Gallagher Terminal, where the MBTA commuter rail is, and the bus route starts at the Kennedy Center at Gallagher Terminal. It goes on to makes a little turn and turns right on YMCA Drive, and it turns another right onto Thorndike Street. That's Route 3A. It goes down a little bit further down, goes underneath the lower connector, and it merges with Gorham Street. That's also 3A. It goes through a lot of, right by the Catcher's Mitt Bar and where the Trolley Pizza Shop is, and under a tunnel where the commuter rail low line runs on top of it, and continues on Orleans Liquors, passes by a Dunkin' Donuts, it passes by the Edson Cemetery, and it passes by Corbin Street. That's where my former co-worker at Hot Hanks, Charlie Burgess, lives on that street. And it continues on, it goes past Carlisle Street. You could take a bus transfer to Bus 15, which goes to Chelmsford and Westford and ends at the IBM building in Littleton, Massachusetts. Continues on to Gorham Street, and then it goes into Chelmsford, goes over Route 495, continues on into Chelmsford, goes by Gary's Ice Cream, and it continues into Billerica, which turns into Boston Road, and there's a housing development right by, and it continues on, goes underneath poles and stuff like that, and then it turns left onto Lowell Street, and there's a little plaza. There was a mail post office for North Billerica, Java Brewery, a small coffee shop, the Golden Dragon, a Chinese restaurant shop, and Supreme's Pizza. And also on the left, there's a Moose Club, the Billerica Moose Club, and people could walk down a short distance from that place is max to the Gentleman's Club, where Mr. Carey from WAF goes down. So anyway, continue on to Lowell Street, and then it turns, bears left, that goes Faulkner Street. There was the Pace Manufacturing Company, used to be Cambridge 2. It goes over the Concord River, and it zigzags right to the Billerica commuter rail train station, where you could go on and off if you're taking a train to Boston or Lowell or wherever, and it loops around, goes back. Now it goes on to Pollard Street. There's a senior citizen housing there. Talbot Street. Talbot Street. There's a senior citizen housing. At one time, that used to be the old Talbot School. And then it goes left. That's Pollard Street. Goes over the Concord River again. Continues on into a residential neighborhood. Goes by a building which used to be the Billerica News, and goes a little further down on one of the left-hand side on High Street. That's Iron Horse Liquors. A little further down on High Street, that's where I used to work at Iron Mountain, but that bus doesn't go on High Street. Continues on to Pollard Street until it merges to Boston Road, Billerica Route 3. There's a Cumberland Farms there, and it continues on. Garrison's is right there. The Wendy's on the left. 7-Eleven continues up on Boston Road. Celsius Pizza, the bowling alley, Pro Fitness Plus, Giovanni's Pizza and Roast Beef continues on to Billerica Town Hall. And the high school entrance. It continues on Billerica Center to stop for the library. That kind of goes on to Concord Road. You could take a transfer to bus 14, and then it bears on the left, and it goes on to Cummings Lane and back onto Boston Road, Route 3. There's a post office, the Billerica Post Office on the left, and it goes into the shops of Billerica, which have Kmart, Market Basket, Burlington Coal Factory, Subway, Planet Fitness, Big Lots, ice cream shop, Dollar Tree store, a lot of things, and more things on the way. It continues on, and it loops back out onto Boston Road, right by the tire place, continues on, another Dunkin' Donuts, and then the Rite Aid's a little further down, and goes further down, KFC, Taco Bell, a bank, Stoneham Bank, and then continues on onto Boston Road. There's a Midas on the left, and then there's a flower stand which is seasonal. Continues to bear on the left because if it goes straight, that's Lexington Road. Continues on, the Saltbox Nursery's on the right. Left, if it's outbound, on the right inbound, continues on. There is a former BP gas station which is abandoned that passed by there, and they passed by Griggs Farms and Augusta's sub shop and liquor shop. The Chicken Shack, it's nicknamed, and it's pretty good. Good chicken, good sandwiches, and it continues on, goes over Wyman Road, and it goes by the 99s on the left-hand side, and it goes on the left-hand side. There's an Enterprise Bank, and it goes into the Town Plaza, and it goes on the right. Town Plaza has the Altitude Trampoline Park, Bob's, Market Basket, CVS, Attacks, H&R Block, Cambridge Eye Doctor, and it goes out, and it's on the left-hand side. So McDonald's continues on back onto Boston Road, Route 3A, continues down. There's a tattoo shop on the left, passes down. There is John Moscone's house on the right, 719 Boston Road, and it continues on with Pizza Mia's on the left, continues to Dunkin' Donuts, Domino's Pizza, goes over the Shawshene River, J Pacific's on the right, and it enters Pinehurst, Massachusetts, part of Billerica, Massachusetts. Continues on. There is a 7-Eleven on the left, and there's a Emerald Rose on the right, and also right by Newtown Grill on the left, and continues on. He passes by the old Edson School, which is now owned by the Middlesex Department of Sheriffs. Continues on to 880 Boston Road, which is 880 Plaza, which is the post office for Pinehurst, Massachusetts, and a couple of other small stops. At one time, bus 13 ended at 880 Boston Road, Town Plaza, but a lot of people complained because they wanted to take the bus to meet up with bus 350 that would take them to the Burlington Mall or Our Wife Tea Station in Cambridge, Massachusetts. A lot of people didn't want to make a mile walk from there. But then in 1994, the lrta extended it to Burlington, Massachusetts, and continues on into the Burlington line, right by Route 62, and then there's a Lester's, goes into the residential neighborhood a little bit. That's Cambridge Street, and then it turns around onto Wilmington Road, Route 62, and then it terminates at the same bus stop as Route 350, Our Wife, North Burlington. That's the termination stop. People could get on there and take the bus to Burlington Mall and Our Wife T station in Cambridge. At one time, bus 13 was the only route you could take from Lowell to Burlington to catch the Burlington Mall. But now it's bus 14, and bus 13's usually had a lot of passengers back in the 90s, but it's simmered down a little bit. But it's still a popular route, still used a lot for billerica residents and stuff like that. And it costs $1 to take the bus with the Charlie card and regular class if you're going within Billerica, Chelmsford, or Lowell. And if it's $1.50 going from Lowell to Billerica, Lowell to Chelmsford, or Lowell to Burlington. And I've taken bus 13 many times. It's a pretty popular route, and it's a nice scenic ride. And that's about it on bus 13 for the lrta, which is Billerica, Burlington via Edson Cemetery. Well, I'll be back later, Facebook friends, YouTube followers, Daily Lee Motion, and Twitter with the final video blog of the night, which will be about for my Major League Baseball play, Carlos Delgado. I hope you've been enjoying these video vlogs. The face on here, it's something I'm doing different now, just to get more, just to have more variety and stuff like that. You'll probably see my face again doing these video blogs some other day, but today I'm going to do different faces. Have a good day, Facebook friends, YouTube followers, Daily Motion, and Twitter. Bye for now.